This red tape, y'all recording in your room and doing things, or
the red tape.
Well, really, Second and None. Did y'all form Second and None prior to the red tape?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Second and None. What did Second and None come about, or how did it come about?
Junior high, actually, me and D, or right before high school, or right in the midst of me being in high school and D still in junior high. Right before I got a car, that's when it really got fine-tuned in, because we was already catching the buses and shit still to Lakewood Mall. When we had a chance to go to Magic Mountain, because them the only two places that had recording studios of America. For those that remember that shit, that Magic Mountain, that's why I first got a whiff of it. It was recording booths. You can go in there and record your shit, and then they'll play it back for you. I was at Magic Mountain.
That's crazy.
Then, later at maybe later to us, they had put the shit in Lakewood Mall. You know, it already had the movie theaters over there, so the mall was like, you know, we used to catch bus everywhere. Lakewood Mall, all the malls. Name the city, they had a mall, we was on the bus. We going to the mall Saturday or some shit, or Friday after school. But during that time, the Recording Studios of America or some shit like that, they had one in Magic Mountain, that's what got a taste of it. Found out they had one in Lakewood Mall, and then you could record yourself and then put it on the cassette, and then, you know, you pay for it, they record you and give you your cassette with you on it. Bring your own music, you know what I mean? That was when, the double cassette came in, making instrumentals and shit. And making your own beats. That's how we started making beats off the double cassettes. Take that instrumental we was loving, put it on the cassette, go up to the studio, the recording studio at Lakewood Mall, give them our instrumental, go in the booth, and they, you know, they knew how to do it. We didn't know nothing about the engineering part yet. And they record, we knew we can get our shit recorded on the cassette. So that was part of the trip, going to Lakewood Mall, paying the little dollars, I forgot how much it was, and get our recording on the cassette. So this is what, like, me and D and a few older cousins and stuff, you know, everybody was, they got a little talent or something, you know, how the church scene and all that, the Curtis Blow. Y'all can't rap and all that, kind of motivating us to do it more. Shit, the older uncles, you just mad because Curtis Blow made it, you didn't. That's all we heard. Y'all ain't Curtis Blow, you ain't this and that. Like I say, around there and then, seeing all the rest of them, that was still fresh. But older cousins, uncles, everybody, man, they got it. You know, shit, we didn't have it, these niggas got it. The two little nephews, damn, well, little cousin, that's my little cousin. So, you know, everybody tagging around, they're like, damn, these niggas made a tape. It's just me and D, though, before the Second and None day. So leading up to that, man, we do got, you know, realized that we be singing the same shit. We can rap too. DJ, like, fuck that. We hard. You know, back then, nigga, that shit hard. We hard, nigga. Our shit harder than they shit. I know it. You know, start believing in ourselves. We need a name and shit. The older cousins, everybody want to get in. Y'all still can't rap, though. Shit, they're like, yeah, them two niggas got it, though. You know? So we like, damn, we need a name. So the older cousin, he's like making himself stay in the group and shit. We should be four of a kind. And we the two youngest. He was like, that shit corny, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. The older cousin, Lala and shit, he wanted to be the manager. Then after he knew he couldn't rap and shit, he couldn't be the group. So he was like, I'm a manager. So the other relative, Sugar Bear, he older than us too, shit. He was still in the mix. That was me and D's motivation. So he's like, shit, Bear in tune with us. Lala can't rap because Lonnie, one of the trippers, he can't rap shit. He corny as fuck. So Bear got some street depth, some shit to talk about. This nigga corny. He's big Parks and Recs and shit and all that. You know, you can talk about sports and shit a lot. We talking about the street shit, man. Girls and shit. Oh, yeah, so that eliminated Here Come Cousin Day Day. So then it was 5, so eliminate one cousin. Now it's 4 of us. The 5th one want to manage all of a sudden, Lala. So Day Day come hanging around. There's still 4 cousins. So it's like, man, ain't no 4 of a kind. They get that corny shit out of here. So Day Day come around. So it's just me and D, Sugar Bear. Day Day come around. Now it's still 4 of us with the 5th cousin want to be manager, a cousinger. Shit. Motherfuckers. Man, so it's trying to figure out a name still. So we tough ass niggas and shit. So, I'm sitting there like, that is hard and shit, nigga. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, that is like, yeah, 4 tough ass, that's hard. 4 tough ass niggas. And they kept looking at their knuckles. I'm like, I'm gonna get a tattoo. 4TAN. 4tan. Nigga, that's a hit a nigga. 4tan on his forehead.
4tan.
4tan, nigga. 4 tough ass niggas. Yeah, that was the second name. But then Day really couldn't rap and shit. Baron was like, old school laid back. Me and D was fired up and shit, Me and D fired up with the raps. Energy like a motherfucker. Like, that don't fit, don't work, man. You on point. So, couldn't be the 4 tough ass niggas. Daddy wanted to start help promoting it. Or, I'm gonna tell everybody y'all rapping. My little cousin's rapping and shit, So 3 niggas left rapping. Me, Bear, and D. So, man, this can't be no 3 of a kind. This can't be no 3 the hard way shit. That was a movie and shit. We can't do that, Rich Roundtree and them shit. 3 the hard way. Nigga, I'm be Jim Kelly. Nigga, well, I'm the karate man. That didn't work. Names is corny. Barrett's like, I can't keep up with y'all, man. Shit. 3rd cousin down. Shit, it's 2 of us left. Here come the corny shit again. Man, y'all should be 2 of a kind. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Everything of a kind shit. Like, man, y'all stop watching What's Happening and all that shit. Getting these corny ass names to Dwayne and rerun. Saying, this Compton, nigga. This ain't good time. Anytime. This ain't What's Happening, nigga. Ain't nobody rerun. Nah, nigga, this is 22. So, 2 of a kind corny. Then Shalimar's song came on. Second time around. I was like, just do something with that, man. That should be a song. I was like, it's 2 of us. I'm like, shit. At the time, too, they was on the spiritual journey, young, trying to keep leading up to the first single. It was like, man, I'm tired of this shit. Niggas need to be true to the script and shit, be true to themselves and shit and all this old shit. Niggas out there shooting the kids and going in that mode in 89, 90. It's 2 of us, man. We need a tight name, niggas, Niggas don't believe in some of the older homies and shit. I got hit with man, ain't no God on blood, nigga. I got hit with that. I'm like, whoa, shit, nigga. I ain't never heard that. Then I get to hear from one of the older blood homies and shit first, and then another older crib homie from LA. I'm like, these the first 2 niggas I ever heard explicitly just outright just said. There wasn't even nobody asked them. Niggas all gathered, kicking and chilling at the park. One of the homies, he was like, somebody's like, man, thank God. I'll never forget it. He was like, ain't no God, blood. It got intense for a moment. All these niggas buff and shit. We was at Lula's Park. I'm a little younger. I'm like, pay attention to this shit right here because it got quiet real quick. This is serious. No, this serious at that moment. It was serious as a motherfucker. It got quiet and shit right there on the back end. Not in the parking lot, not in the front, at the back end, around the bend going towards Sentinel House and shit. For those who know, we at the curb right there. But, hear the homie say that fucked me up right there. So I was like, man, all my grandma out of churches on, God, Jesus. Good God is good, devil bad, evil's bad, So I'm thinking, you know, people do bad shit and good shit. At the same time, all this fluctuating in my head. It's two of us. I need to figure out a name. We need a name and shit. And man, all this shit going on and cracking. Damn, this nigga just said ain't no God. Man, I don't know why, man. I always put God first. And it just all, I don't know, just bubbled up into something. There's two of us following the name. Man, I'll keep God first. That's what will keep me alive and these bullets not hitting me, niggas shooting at me and shit. You know, so coined in one day. Damn, it was second time that song came on again. I was like, I start laughing. That shit corny. Ain't finna be no two of a kind and shit. You know, second, when that shit hit me, I was like, damn, I keep God first. So it's two of us. We got to have a two. Two of a kind ain't gonna work. Now I was writing the shit down. Like two, you know, trying to figure something out using the number two where it made sense and shit. So, and that shit hit me in my head. Ain't no God, nigga. Grandmama and all the elders. God first. Keep God first. Oh, in my head just swirling. There's two of us and second time around. I'm like, well, this the second time around for me on this journey between the Piru and the Crips and hearing these two stories from two older niggas about they don't believe in God. And my grandmother preaching to me these years growing up in church and whatnot. I was at a decisive moment in my life, you know. Damn, all these old, does everybody feel like that? You know, just one homie over here and this older Crip nigga, they feel the same way. Both of these niggas live a certain way too. Or they always angry and shit. It's always something wrong. I started realizing, I'm like, damn, let me keep God first, because I ain't like that. But I ain't scary, but I ain't like that. You know, before I knew what all that was about. This nigga sorry and sad with himself and shit or something. That's the way it felt. All this world came to a hell. So, you know, wasn't no God for him in his life. I guess he didn't reach that climax mentally or spiritually. So, wrapping that all up, needing the name, the two, and, you know, keeping God first. And second time around, Shalimar bumping in my head, second. Two of us. Keep God first, and second. Man, you know what? Fuck that. I ain't finna be second to no man. Can't no man tell me shit. My mom and my daddy, you know, I believe in God and all that rolling in. God first, second to none. You know, I'm like, wait a minute, two. Second, that's what it is, second to none. I'll keep God first. Bam, that's how I came up with second to none.
What year would you say that was?
Maybe 87, 88. That was the real hangouts times. Early 87, 88, maybe.
You said your first single was
Be True to Yourself.
What year did that come about and how did that come about?
89, 90. In between them 2 years.
Was Be True to Yourself wasn't on the red tape, was it?
No, because that wasn't our first song. That was our first release to the world. Our first song was
single.
Ain't Nothing Wrong. Or the first song that really
Ain't Nothing Wrong?
Ain't Nothing Wrong was the first song that hit the streets where it got big and people started recognizing they
crazy.
Thought that was the really before the red tape. Because remember I said it was other tapes people don't really know about.
Yeah,
it was just a tape with 2 or 3 songs on it.
Let's backtrack just a little bit. Okay, you said Ain't Nothing Wrong. Because I do remember you speaking on Scotty D and Spade and y'all doing talent shows.
Right.
Can you elaborate on that?
The last talent show we went to.
So I asked second to none, now y'all second to none. And how did y'all get to Spade and Scotty D?
Talent shows, me and D, it's 87. Going into 88. I already had the Cutlass, my first car, black Cutlass, 77, 76, one of them, shit. The Cutlass Brown with the little pillow foam inside and shit, the cushion on Vogues. 87, 88, riding around, you know, that's when the flyers was cracking. All of the big posters, everyone was post flyers and shit, the promotion. Wasn't no social media, wasn't none of that shit. You actually had to go out there and tack your flyers up for the show on the telephone poles and all that, and everything was wood. back then. You always see motherfuckers out there, the R&B shows, the OJs, this and that, the Brothers Johnsons, Rick James, and, you know, all up and down Rosecrans or Vermont back in the day and shit, or Imperial, being on the buses and shit. Old rust color with the white and the burgundy, all the flyers, big posters and shit. O'Brien, Lakeside, Shalimar. I remember seeing all them motherfuckers up and down the side, the 110 on Figueroa, rolling with my pops. Late 70s, 80s. He had vans, part of the van club, so just that whole experience and shit.
Uncle Jam's Army was cracking around that time.
Yeah,
right?
That's a lot of the promotion in L.A. out here. Uncle Jam's Army, KK, KGFJ, the 2 AM stations that play soul, KJLH. I don't think it was cracking like that on FM, but AM was the shit. KGFJ and K-Day. You know, it was cracking. Black music, soul music, all that. So, man. But that was it. That was a moment.
So, y'all doing talent shows.
Yeah, from the flyers put up, they was always throwing flyers. A talent show this weekend. $100 win, you know, $200 they had placements, you know, you win some money. So the weekend is like, shit, back then, $100, shit, nigga, we going to sign up. You know, the cash then, $20 to sign up. You know, that was the catch and shit, just like today. You want to open up? Shit, I need 100. I'll sell these 45 tickets and shit. You know, you selling them and shit. This motherfucker, tickets, what, $10? You made $450 for another motherfucker? When there's only 20, you know, back then it was $20. They making their bread. Everybody want to win that 100. Instead of spending that 20 and shit, just go spend 5 to get in and watch everybody save 15. My thoughts thinking if I had it back then. But yeah, $20 entered the contest. We was going around taking niggas' money because we was hard. We was two tough-ass niggas then, called second to none. So we know our shit sounded better because the older niggas and even the women, they were like, that shit sound good. Y'all sound good, you know, pump up. What I was knowing the pump up. That shit good. That sound good. Y'all sound good. Yeah, it started feeding in and niggas like, we must sound good. Shit, fuck that. Let's take it to the talent show. Let's go take their money tonight. Shit started working.